Good evening, everyone. I hope you guys are ready for tonight's show. I am not your host, Robbie is. We still have 2 more episodes to go through, so hopefully y'all still been watching since day 1. So, these times, with yet no unemployment, not one fucking penny, working sucks. 56 hours for almost $400. Almost $400. I'm still looking for a roommate, or a room, either or, let me know. I'm just smoking a lot of weed, man. Just smoking a lot of fucking, what the fuck is that? The fuck is that? Your piece looks like it's in a vagina. Oh, Corona, you fucked us all over. Made me spend all my savings, lose my job, lose a lot of other things.
What's your cash app?
Like, oh yeah, if y'all want to send me shit, I'm looking for a place, like I said. It is the number sign GGV 1990. Send me some money.
That's potent stuff.
It's just CBD, man. It's just getting relaxed. You could hit this and still be straight edge.
You suck!
I'm not supposed to even be on this shit! I just happen to be here and now they're using me. Fucking done with this fucking show.
Whoa!
Oh, kind of nasty there at the end.
I really appreciate you doing all this. How have you been? This is awkward. Oh, well, okay. We're sanitizing for COVID. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. You good?
Sanitize is scary.
This is nice. This I did not see coming. Thank you so much for this. Really appreciate it. We've spread infection. Thank you. Well, anyways, you want to do the show? We'll do the show together? Let's do the show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Contemporary Late Show, the show made by people like yourselves for people like yourselves. I'm your host, Robbie Brantley. Welcome to episode 11! Woo! Yes. You know what that means, folks? This is the second to last episode of season 1! This is season 1! Whoa! We have a great show for you this evening. We have videos from John Hancock, Phantasman, and Beef with Steve Bristile. Is it Steve Bristile? It's Bristile, right?
Bristile.
There's like an accent. Bristile, yes. Plus all of the great amenities that also come with this show. So let's get it started. Apocalypse 2020! Here we are in week whatever the hell, Apocalypse 2020. COVID cases are still on the rise. We have protests going on still all over the world. Keep focused on those, folks. There are messages to be told. Trump had his speech that went on the other day, and it was just an absolute mess, as we all know, with only about 6,300 people showing up to said event, which wasn't the million that he estimated it to be on. But that's just the way it goes, man. We'll see how the future runs on. And that's Apocalypse 2020. You know what? I got something to say. Last week, our senior correspondent, Eduardo Alvarez, gave us this video concerning something about some beef that we had a couple of years ago. Maybe there was a wrestling match involved. I'm not really sure. But let me get something straight here, folks. Let me tell you something. That match was supposed to be a one-time event, and to be completely honest with you, I didn't really like the result of that match. So yes, Eduardo Alvarez, I'll take what you said, and we'll have it. Next episode, right here, on the set of the Contemporary Late Show, that's right, episode 12 will be the Brawl of Brawls. What are we going to call it?
Yes.
Deathmatch, bro.
We're gonna have a pay-per-view.
No. Come out here. I want the folks to hear what you have to say. Come out here. Get out here. We're gonna settle this right now. Are we doing this or not? Deathmatch, you and me. Deathmatch 2020. Next episode, the season finale of the Contemporary Late Show. What do you say?
I only gotta say one thing, and one thing only.
I'm waiting.
Bring it on, brother! Bring it on! Nice table! Mud fight! Me! Him! Ah!
You don't stand a chance, son. Deathmatch 2020, right here, episode 12, the season finale of the Contemporary Late Show. Wow, what an enlightening performance. Here's your TikTok of the week.
Guys like us, blue-collar boys.
Had enough? I don't think so. Here's your second TikTok of the week.
Your Honor, you doctored the logbook. Did I, Captain? Consider yourself in contempt. Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question. You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
I love props. Props are great. Yeah, he's naked.
Hace calor.
More cock? Absolutely. Here's John Hancock. In light of all the things that are happening on the next episode of the Contemporary Late Show, I give you the word of the day. And today's word of the day is stunner.
Stunner.
Let's check out the definition of stunner.
Stunner.
Noun, a strikingly beautiful or impressive person or thing. Well, that's definitely not how we're using the term. Let's use it in a sentence. In a previous wrestling match, I gave our senior correspondent, Eduardo Alvarez, a real good stunner that almost cost him his life, but he still won that match. And that's how you use the word stunner. Right before the end of the season, we decided to add a new segment to our show called Beef with Steve. Beef with Bristol is sponsored by our good friends at Arby's. Arby's, they have the meats. Here's a great video by Steve himself. I do too. I love Arby's.
You guys are the only people.
I love Arby's. I don't give a fuck. So there's an Arby's in Miami and an Arby's in Broward that are open and ready to go.
What about your house?
Yeah.
You know goddamn well what my mother just said to me and what I've been going through. You fuck, you were in the ride to the ER room, and you better apologize or I will kick your steroided ass from here all the way to the fucking Boca. You fucking weak-ass, route-mouth, Palm Beach bitch! I will fuck you up because you've got nothing because you need cocaine to think you have a fucking personality, which you already do without it. But you're a loser, baby, and I don't give a fuck about you right now until you apologize. You're fired. Here's another thing. Bowker is not my real last name. It's Boucher because the English took it away. Boucher, as you may know, is Jello Biafra's last name. His name is Eric Boucher. Now then, let me give you a little family history. My parents, on my mom's side, my mother's mother was from Norway. Her last name is Helga Gladso, which means good sea, which is a very benign Norwegian name. Now, on my dad's side, we were Bouchers, so that means we were Norwegians who went. Now, if you go look at this in the TV series Vikings, this explains what went down. But of course you'd have to watch TV and not do coke, you stupid fuck. Now in the show Vikings, you may recall, they went to France first, and then they conquered England. My family bloodline did that because you see, Boucher and Bowker mean the butcher. As in, we butchered a bunch of French motherfuckers and took the place over, and then we butchered the English people and we held it down for 100 years until the English Civil War. You know, that historical thing of consequence that you don't know because you do too much cocaine. And that's why my people left fairly early, because it was like, oh fuck, we don't want these motherfuckers around. We've got them down. We should get them out of here while we can. Hey, would you guys like to go to England and we'll give you some free farming land? Pardon me, New England, because that's where they went, you know, Massachusetts. And then my people realized that they were in the New World and there were already other people butchering people, so why don't they just chill the fuck out and farm? And that's what they did. And then the Great Depression happened. And my dad, born in 1928, which you might have remembered because I've told you this, but you do so much coke you might not, he grew up through the Great Depression. And his dad couldn't fucking work because my grandfather, Tiny, who played pro football because, you know, butchers are often large when they fucking kill motherfuckers like you. Back to the story, Jim. He couldn't work because, you know, hippies, they think drinking raw milk's a good idea. Well, it's bad when factory farmers do it, and the reason for that is the following. You get diseases, and he couldn't work for his family during the Great Depression. Now think about that. That means my grandmother had to support the family on a woman's salary in the 30s. You fucking asshole. My father has gone through so much poverty and so much hell, and you dare to call me a daddy's boy when he has kept me in Cinderella's fucking basement because he didn't know he was bipolar and he didn't know how to deal with it. You fuck, I'll fuck you up. You got nothing. I don't give a fuck how many more muscles you have than me. I don't give a fuck that your dicker is bigger than me. I am fucking crazier than you and I am madder than you and I know how to fight better than you because you're a pussy. So you're a fucking pussy, Steven. You stay the fuck away from me until the first words of your mouth is, I apologize.
Well, that about wraps up the 11th episode. Oh my god, he's got a chair! Stay tuned for the Karen Award!
I'm Dr. Winnie Hartstrong. I'm running for Congress to represent Missouri, and I was born in Minneapolis. George Floyd is alive. Prove me wrong. I have so much to say about this. So George Floyd supposedly is being choked to death and he's crying out for his mom. We haven't heard anything about the mom. We haven't seen a family photo. We haven't seen any evidence of them together as a cohesive unit. Floyd might be a fake name for all we know. What I know for sure is that there is a Floyd's in South Minneapolis. That's a hot spot, a gathering place for African Americans in that city, and it's a barbershop. So if I was gonna murder the psyche of a people, I would give this guy a Floyd name. John Floyd, George Floyd. I could get you 10 George Floyds by the end of the day. You know how you do it? You lure in a homeless man, you give him some drugs laced with poison, and you kill him. So that even in the video, you see behind the officer that the gas prices that are listed, those aren't coronavirus gas prices. George Floyd is probably somewhere enjoying his rich.
Well, that about wraps up this week's episode. If I can leave you with anything, it's be yourself and never fit in. Stay tuned for the season finale next week, here. Video HQ, the Contemporary Late Show. Jesus Christ!
Not even on.
I can't wait to do this wrestling thing. I'm gonna kick your ass.